YouTube, Phil in Florence. It's about 7:30 in the morning. As you can see behind me, we've got some wet covers on these smokers. We had a big front to come through, pushing through last night, and a lot of rain, right good bit of rain, but it's gone now. It's still cloudy, overcast, but it's supposed to clear up today and be a high of about 59 degrees. So it's a real good day to crank up one of these cookers. And you see the one I'm pointing at. That's the one we're going to crank up. The offset, the stick burner. Stand by and we'll get this thing fired up, man. Cooker under here, that's just a cover. Big old fat stack stainless steel 6-inch pipe I put on there. That's for you, Rick. I'll show you the old one that was on there. Alright guys, when I first got this cooker, this is the pipe that was on it. As you can see right here, it's 2 7/8 inch pipe. This was on the cooker. You see that? I was not getting enough airflow. So I'm not an engineer, of course. I'm just an end user, and I know what results are when I cook on something. I decided to cut the pipe off that came with the cooker and put this 6-inch pipe on. It measures out about 5 7/8. It's a 27-inch rise. I extended the length and got a bigger pipe, which enabled me to have a larger capacity to move air. So, Rick, there you go. This was for Rick at Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. I told him I was going to show him my new pipe and how it came about. Vent wide open. I can close my door. It draws good enough. Here we go. Leave a little space between that wood so it'll have some breathing room. Okay, we picked up a couple real nice Boston butts from Sam's last night. Both of them were right under 9 pounds. So I'm gonna get these prepped up and ready to go out there on that offset. Hold on. I'm just gonna use this mustard as a binder. If you watch all the videos, you'll see what everybody says about that. Okay, I'm going on with some SPG from Joe's Barbecue House. He sent me this recently. Nice heavy grains of salt and pepper. I smell a little garlic in there. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna do this other one. We'll be ready to put these on that cooker. Hang in there with me. We'll go outside. All right, guys, there you have it. 2 pork butts, all spiced up with this Barbecue House, SPG and JP Licious. That's what's on there. Okay, see you outside. Recently, matter of fact, just yesterday, Grumpus over at Grumpus on Fire channel, he added a stainless steel shelf to the front of his Lone Star offset stick burner, which was so nice. And it was nice and wide. You see what I'm up against. You have a shelf, but you got to hold on to what you got. His shelf came on out to here, and you could lay this pan up there. Anyway, Grumpus, I need one of those. Okay guys, we're cooking. Let's start our timer. This is the main time for the cook right there. Yeah, on this time stack I can keep up with my times. That bottom one is where 46 minutes. That's where I started. I came out here and started plundering around and getting ready. But we're just now starting to cook. Hadn't been but just a couple minutes since I started to cook. You can see my temps. This one's sitting on 250, 255 and still rising. And this one's a little higher. That's where that fire's coming out around the end of that plate on the bottom, that heat plate. So I can probably go in, actually take this tool here, even during the cook, I can snake it down through there and pull. See there? I pull the plate, probably a little too much, but you'll see those heat temperatures level off. Okay guys, only 14 minutes has gone by and I've been blabbing my mouth. 260 on one and 270 on the other. That's pretty close. Well, the weatherman told us last night after that front came through, we would be having some northerly winds, wind gust, and it's real breezy. And I turned my pit around and put the fire pit with the vent, the intake, on the north side. So as the wind got up and breezy, it would blow in that way and blow out the stack. Guys, it's been 3 hours and 25 minutes. The internal is 159, 154, and I turned them over and I swapped sides. They were about 3 degrees difference. I got to get my lunch off of here. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's close this thing back up. You see what it's looking like? Nice and crusty. I like it. Crusty. All right, see you in a little bit. No wing is right without a little Piff hot sauce. Yeah. Got it in a nice Texas Pete bottle. How about that? Let's take a bite. Okay guys, it's been 5 hours and 38 minutes since we put these butts on. So they're getting close to a stall. They're at about one's at 174 and one's at 171. So I'm going to take them off and wrap them. Okay, got them wrapped. Got the probes back in. We at 170, almost 2 and 178 on the butts internal. Let's close this lid and get us some heat coming back in. Back with you when we hit about 200. 7 hours and 51 minutes. It's been wrapped for 2 hours. Let's go around here and see what's cooking. 200 and 201. Let's get this pan down here. I wish I had me a stainless steel shells. See there what you have to do? You have to fight with it. I'm gonna take those 2 butts and put them in this pan and take them up to the porch. You just have to trust me on that. I don't have my tripod set up. Here we are. I've been waiting on this. Been 7 hours and 50 minutes on the cook, and I think I'm gonna take one of these out so I can work with one at a time. Yeah. So I can pull on that bone. There you go. That's the first good sign. And there wasn't much fat cap left, so I'm not looking for much fat to be in here. There. Oh, just big chunks of meat. That's really nice. And, let's see how that tastes. Okay. Alright. This is with nothing. Just the rubs that I put on it, the salt, pepper, garlic you saw earlier this morning. And the JP-licious. Like I've said before, those rubs are great, but you need more. I don't taste any of that. I'll tell you what, let's do. Here is that special sauce I put together. It's partly my recipe, and then I've got some Prosser's mixed with it. That's the local sauce. And I've got some Uncle Albert's red sauce, and that's what's in this sauce. So let's go back down and introduce a little bit of this sauce. But I'm just gonna put some of this sauce in there and stir it up a little bit and try a taste of that. Boy, this stuff is so tender. Ooh, that was a good cook. It really was. How do you like that offset? It did a good job. All right, let's try a piece with that sauce. I got another one to do. Remember that? There you go. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? That is going to be very good when I put a little more salt and pepper in it. Just the sauce itself has a lot of that. I'm going to try that next. Hold on. Salt and pepper. Let's put some more on here. Some more black pepper. All right. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. That looks good. Got a little bark. Oh yeah. That's on time. That about wraps it up. I'll come back one more time and show you my pan of pulled pork. Got the other one out and off the bone, and I'm just kind of mixing it up. I put a little more salt and pepper. It's getting dark out here, so I hope you can see this. Let me turn it this way. We're back in the kitchen where you can see it in the light. How about that?
That looks great.
You want a pinch of it, Jeff?
Yeah.
How about it?
That's great.
Tester today, my son Jared. All right, Jared, say hey to everybody and
Hello.
Reach in there and grab you a nice pinch of barbecue.
Right, don't mind if I do.
It'll work.
That's really good, Piff. You've done it again.
Oh yeah. Getting ready to dive into this. There you have it, guys. Pulled pork done on the Texas original offset smoker. That's actually, I think, the first time I've done it that way. But it turned out real good. So until next time, this is Phil and Florence. Where's Jeff?
Oh, Janet and Florence.
That's right.
Bye.
Who are the Tigers playing tomorrow?
Yes.
That's not South Carolina.
That would be NC State.
Uh-oh.
NC State.
Wolfpack.
Okay. And Carolina is going up against
Appalachian State.
Appalachian State. All right, guys, y'all bring your best game because you're going to need it. They're pretty good. So I hope your team wins. May the best team win, right? Until next time, this is Phil and Florence.
And Janet and Florence.
Bye-bye.
Bye.